a failure if I quit medicine? After my recent video talking about what to do after quitting, I figured we should also tackle the persistent question that keeps coming up. Am I a failure if I quit medicine? At least for me, that was the most frequent question that keeps echoing in my head ever since I left clinical medicine 5 years ago. Hi, I'm Dr. Selina. I'm the founder of Medic Footprints Malaysia. Medic Footprints is a tribe by doctors for doctors. It's a community platform that connects doctors to diverse careers in and out of the clinical field. As a medical officer in the ICU and anesthesiology department, I was in the thick of it all up until I met with an injury and suffered a prolapsed intervertebral disc. And what I experienced after my injury changed my view, my worldview, and my view about practice forever. Following my injury, I was forced to go on a medical leave. But after I returned a month later, I was still on a cocktail of medication and I was still not able to walk. I couldn't barely walk 10 meters without feeling fatigue in my leg. But despite all of that, I still wanted to get back to work and I still wanted to serve. But I asked for light duty so that I could recuperate, and instead of giving that, I received harsh words and rejection from my superiors. My superior at that time just flatly told me, "I don't think you have a future here in NS and perhaps you should think about leaving." That was probably the harshest thing anyone has ever said to me. Instead of accommodating to my situation for light duty, they've tried to even send me to the emergency department, which is a more physically demanding department. So, I've already been in clinical practice for about 7 to 8 years now, but that happened to be my breaking point. I refuse to continue to work in a place that preaches empathy and compassion but doesn't practice it. My experience, my story, is not an uncommon one. Practicing medicine is very brutal, and the people whom we expect to be compassionate members of the society sometimes end up being the opposite. Now, if you resonate with my story, be sure to check out our website at medicfootprints.com.my. Be sure to sign up and subscribe, become a member of the tribe, create a free account, and get the latest updates on all our careers, advice, articles, our upcoming events, and job opportunities. And you can also come for our upcoming Diverse Careers Summit for Doctors, where you can connect with doctors who have gone through all the similar experiences as you have. The link is in the description below. That being said, you don't have to go through an experience like mine to start to think about quitting. I think for a lot of us, whether during med school or while you're practicing, you can see that medicine may not be for us or for you. Or, medicine could be for you now and it may not be something that you want to do long term. And thoughts of quitting, leaving, is completely normal and it's not a reflection of your character. It's a tough job. Leaving medicine isn't an easy decision. People generally go through and filter through a lot of thoughts when they think about quitting their jobs. But for doctors, I think the barriers are even higher. Aside from that internal dilemma that we go through, there's also that stigma from family, colleagues, and society to deal with. Being a doctor is seen as a womb-to-tomb profession, and breaking out of that mold will definitely come with a lot of pushback. But the thing is, we don't realize that as doctors, we're more adaptable than we think we are. You can go through from department to department within hospitals and become functional within a few days. We can do the same thing if we were to move out of clinical to non-clinical practice. After years of clinical practice, I thought all I knew was only medicine. But the fact is, I had so many other transferable skills that I brought along with me. I realized that I'm a great negotiator and I have excellent soft skills from all my years of speaking to patients, of all kinds of patients. Now, all it took was a change in perspective of how I saw things. So many of us are pillars in healthcare without having to be in clinical practice. And we're not considered failure in any way, shape or form. We have lent our expertise to research, education, technology, pharma, insurance, hospital management, entrepreneurship. Some of us are even transitioning into engineering and fitness. This was what led me to starting Medic Footprints Malaysia. I wanted doctors who went through what I went through to have all the resources they need to thrive in spite of all the stigma. It may not be the exact same situation, but something similar. Our goal here at MFM is to build a community that takes care of each other and even offer alternative career pathways for doctors here in Malaysia. We are not failures, we are innovators. At first, it was very difficult for me. I had many doubts about myself, about leaving clinical medicine. I had a lot of thoughts that ran through my head, wondering if I threw it all away, I wasted my career and my life. Thoughts of what other people say about me would haunt me. Whenever I meet somebody who's outside of medicine, I feel so embarrassed having to explain myself and telling them why I'm no longer practicing medicine. This shame, this guilt, this burden was something I was carrying with me for a very, very long time. But after I was going through a process of finding myself again, finding my identity again, I came to peace with my decision, and that was absolutely liberating. I no longer find myself needing to explain to people why I'm no longer practicing medicine. Instead, I'm excitedly telling them about Medic Footprints, how I'm running Medic Footprints, what I'm developing for it. I love now that I wake up every morning finding joy and excitement to do what I do best. And I know that I'm impacting healthcare and patient care directly or indirectly, and I'm doing so much more than when I was just in clinical practice. I have absolutely no regrets leaving clinical medicine, and being a practicing doctor is a chapter of my life that I was ready to close on for now. This is the whole reason why we're organizing this upcoming Diverse Careers Summit for Doctors this August 20th, 2022 in IDCC Shah Alam. The whole reason for this is so that you can come, you can talk and connect with all these doctors who have made this transition. They've already walked this path before you. They know what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're going through. And this will make it so much easier for you if you're actually thinking of quitting medicine. So I hope to see you there. The link to the summit is in the description below. Be sure to check it out. For more ideas on what doctors do after quitting medicine, watch this video. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Please comment, like, and share this video with whomever you think may benefit from it. Your friends or colleagues who are thinking about quitting medicine and thinking that they are a failure. Share this video to them so that they know that they are not failures and there's so much more for them out there.